Hi guys. It just cut off there. So he wanted to have power and control. He wanted his own creation to control the way that he wanted to, but he wasn't allowed to. So he was angry, and so that's why, like, he's against us and all that kind of stuff. And he wants to be able to try to control us. That's why it's always been trying to control the whole world. Do you understand? Okay. So, anyways, let's just leave it at that. The thing is I've dived into occult stuff and witchcraft stuff. Some stuff not even realizing it, some stuff where it was like I wanted to try to play with spells and stuff just to see if they would work or this and that, and that brought about issues from devils and demons coming into my life, but also with a correction, and a very harsh correction from the Most High. Now, I was scared of the stuff that was going on from the devils and demons, but I was more scared when I got corrected by the Most High, because you have to understand the Most High is the most powerful. He made Hasitan before Hasitan fell, so Hasitan has no power equal to God, Yahuwah. Okay, so, and you gotta understand that repercussions if you follow God and then you backed away and then you start going into that kind of stuff is a lot more stronger and harsher, because you were once following the way. When the Most High kept telling me to go back to what I first taught you, and I was stubborn and ignorant and dumb. But at the same time, Most High knows our walk too. He knows what we're gonna do before we do it, before we're even born. So at the same time, it was like there was all this experience of dabbling into these areas, of knowing these things, so that I can share with you guys that hopefully you don't do the same thing, to show you that, like, what I had gone through. Okay, so let's get to the fact that I've done Ouija boards, I've done gems and stones and crystals, and trying to do spells, and like, not like rank stuff, like, no, not like them rank people with like doing bad evil stuff, not like that, just like spells that I would read and chants and things like that. And like I did a blood thing where I'd use my finger and I pricked my finger and I did a thing. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's the stuff that I'd done through like even my teenage years, in my young adult years, and even like in my adult years. So all this stuff is like, I got to a point where I was getting impatient with the way things were going on, the things that with my life or whatever, and so I was enticed by the witchcraft and occult stuff, right? So I was enticed to read up on stuff. Then I started reading stuff about Ra and like the tablets, the green tablets. And I'm telling you guys, Ra is Lucifer, from what I was just finding out. And I thought it was like innocent. I thought maybe that was actually like something good. I thought maybe that actually was the creator. It was just like in another term, and that they were just trying to lie to us or something. I did. Like, I was like, literally, all these thoughts were coming to my head. I was like, maybe everything I believed about the Bible was wrong, and this and that. Like, I was getting enticed by all this stuff. And then I started reading stuff from the Book of Ra and all that kind of stuff. And I tell you guys, all of a sudden, the room thickened as I was reading this. And I heard all these, like, languages, like this foreign language of these women speaking into my ear and stuff. And then all this stuff started happening, like all this like rank stuff started happening around my house. Like, I immediately stopped saying that because I got really scared by that. I didn't know what the heck that was. I got scared by that. I stopped reading it. I started praying to God and stuff. And then I had gotten all these dark spiritual energies around me and all these things, and then I would hear these noises, and I was like, this is freaky. Like, this is like, I'm freaking out. Like, this is what the heck is going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so then I really started having to pray and having to pray to God and having to repent and all that kind of stuff. And so I was like praying and doing all this stuff, and like wasn't immediate, hey, because I feel like I was being corrected by the Most High. It's like, hey, well, you dug yourself a hole there. You gotta deal with this. So it was a one long year of all this crazy stuff that was happening, and I was just crying and crying and crying. I was going through so much mental turmoil, and I was praying and praying and praying, and then finally I felt like something had tried to, like, I'm gonna be straight honest with you, I feel like there was Positano or the enemy or somebody was trying to illuminate me, like get me out, like gone, like this to die or something. And I experienced this thing where it was like I shot right out of my body, you guys. Like, I don't know.